Hi, follow feed guys and gals. This is Lee Benjamin. Piper and Dogmeat and I are standing here outside of Vault 81, getting ready to find out what's going on inside. So let's go have a look. Okay, there's nobody out here. Let's go inside. I'm back.
Remember, no funny business.
I wouldn't dream of it.
A cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
Okay.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
Maybe I haven't saved the kitty cat yet. Hi, guys. La 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 la. Toast done.
Never had an incident on my watch, and I don't want to start today.
Apparently school let out. What's happening down here?
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob?
Aw,
there can't
there he
be
is
that
over
many
there.
mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But
she?
these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases
she
they're
is.
carrying. Because he's just
you need
a child,
fixing up,
it's
let's
affecting
get a look
him
at
more
you.
severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that
Wow.
they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
Oh,
What do you need me to do?
Save my boy, Austin.
What's in this secret vault?
Your guess is as good as mine. From what Bobby says, it might be a medical research facility. At least I hope so. It may be Austin's only chance. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
were you
Without
talking to
that
me or
cure,
Dr. Forsyth? You
Austin
weren't
will
facing
certainly
me.
die.
Well, we don't want him to die. Let's follow Bobby. Bobby DeLuca. Where are we going, Bobby? Ooh, red tag pipes. Must be the reactor room.
Hey, outsider.
Hey.
Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Okay.
All right.
Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
I think he's already...
If he's addicted, you should try to help him get clean.
Don't think I haven't tried. I locked him in his room for a week. It wasn't 2 days before he was using again. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore.
Dummy.
I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Okay.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Aw. Tiny violins everywhere. Okay, Bobby. Wow, that's neat. Well, how you found that? Were you headbanging or something? Close quarters. Let's see, I don't think I've got a... No, I don't have a shotgun. Well, I guess a gauntlet would be pretty good in close quarters. Let's just go with the bullpup machine gun. Since we know there's at least mole rats in here. Anybody home?
What's that for?
What for? Hey, what for? Here's a terminal. Mole rat breeders. Finally got the breeding program stabilized. Early reports indicated mole rats show unusual degrees of aggression in captivity. This may be due to the growth hormones. Recent generations seem more docile, though some of the keepers are complaining the lab animals are watching them. That's preposterous. We've created 197 distinct serums that can treat 36% of known viruses. This is a modest improvement from last year's 33% treatment rate. However, 11 of the serums account for 61% of the treatment results, which is encouraging. At this time, only 19% of serums have the potential to be mass-produced. We have tasked our latest robot lab assistant to find ways to synthesize more of them efficiently. Latest robot lab assistant. I wonder how many robot lab assistants they've gone through. Alright, well, let's see.
They have wings they're not even using.
Yep, apparently so. Oops, I heard a robot.
That's it.
Defied intruder detected.
I see you.
Beginning search.
I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Yeah, I think all journalists set off motion detectors. Oh, no.
What was that?
Law-abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Good riddance.
Well, the turret motors are still running. Big pillows. I'm picking up too much stuff. Make it stop. Oh, there's a crate.
Yes.
Oh. Where was that?
Blue or no?
Bathroom. Soap. Cash. Somebody left their cash in the bathroom. Yay. Let's see. Ball is no good. Wise. Put in an S. But ball was no good, so bats is no good. Bones.
I'm through.
Whoa. Nice.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Not hostile. That's a good sign.
Protect and serve.
But we're a lot faster than him, so I guess we're gonna have to go on our own. No mole rats so far. Dirt. Oh. The mole rat right there. Anybody home? Aha! Looks like reactors here too.
Hey, something's out there.
Yeah. Where are they? Heard something break out. Oh, it's right there.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown, and
What?
Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin.
Proper rotation implemented by the hydroponics manager has proven successful for supplying the vault without adequate food. We've not had to intervene. The greenhouse would be a perfect place to introduce Class 4 and D1 viruses into the population, as well as potential cures should the disease get too virulent.
I just don't know what I can do.
This is creepy.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
Oh yeah. Let's check out this disease that we've never seen before. Is it going up or coming down? I forgot. Okay, there's dead mole rats up here. I must have been up here already. I think. Nope, I hadn't been up here yet. Freaking
Please stand clear.
Well, this is gonna be a
This
joy for
is
you.
now a
You get to nag me and I can't go
zone.
anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so...
Bold inhabitants have unexpectedly repurposed this room to be a kind of store for selling and repairing their possessions. It has allowed this observation port to record interactions between many of the vault citizens. The shop will become an important disease vector for spreading airborne class B2 viruses. It will also be valuable for observing the effects of diseases on social and economic relationships. This room will become a backup treatment location, along with the commissary. The primary will still be the clinic under the assumption that severely ill patients will be taken there.
Busy, Halt? You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just
Wow.
never mind.
Heads up.
Excuse me, I wasn't talking to you. I was trying to get those light bulbs. Light bulbs are the most valuable thing. No, not most valuable there, but they're pretty neat. Oh, now
Look
I need
alive.
to talk to you. Because I've gone and gotten myself overburdened. So how about we go in here and give you a bunch of junk. Apparently have a bunch of junk. Way too much junk. Okay. Where was that?
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly.
We need a way to stop it from
Gone.
spreading.
Then let's hope
Just
that
like that.
powder pulls through and gets us secure.
Okay. Overseer observation terminal. Okay. Chief scientists argued against observation port in the Overseer's office, but it's turned out to be a boon. We're able to observe the political shifts in government since the vault door was locked. When we do introduce viruses to the population, we'll be able to monitor the leadership's reactions and courses of action. Yeah, because y'all were just assholes experimenting on everybody. What's down here? Okay. I guess Piper came in and took care of some of these. Uh-oh. Where the hell are they? Oh, over us.
Could be more burrowed nearby.
Yeah, for sure. How am I doing? Pretty good so far.
What was that?
Found him and there's nothing friendly.
One came out of here. Is there another one in here? Ah. There you go.
Nice.
Stairs. Looks like there might be more mole rats over here.
Something's out there. There you are.
Take care of this bird. Vault 81 crate. Another laboratory of some kind. Pass card, alright. Testing, where's everyone? There's just three of us over here. Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid Burrow. Where's everyone else? Not over here. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same I heard. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for staff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. So understaffed, huh? Phase 1 trial. Been pretty limited down here, focused on antibiotics, if not, and have our first Petri trials underway. So the data last night is promising. Trials just started, the viruses we're going after has a few days of inoculation, but I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Keep me posted. Don't begin phase 2 until I have an opportunity. Of course, have a good afternoon. System is instantaneous. Food problems are food extruder. Looks like a clog in the protein tank. You couldn't address it on your end. No hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Burrow, I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there's still issues in about 10 minutes. Okay, phase 2. Excuse me. Tweaked our formula based on phase 1 trials. We're ready to begin phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. Specimens Vault-Tec gave us provided remarkably hardy. Linda's been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff in the kibble. Burrow got pretty sick for a day or two. Don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with. And we're thinking they're genetic. It's genetic. Tampered with? Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. If you demonstrate bioluminescence, at least one appears more intelligent than normal. You think there's still useful control? What are you going to do now? We've divided the colony, separated the most unusual specimens, and put the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well, give me the evening to go over your data again, but I think you're clear to begin phase 2 unless I find anything I don't expect. Delivery mechanism failure. Overseer, I've noticed an issue with the delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone's tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system? Anyway, phase 2 trial has just begun. I know, I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery system before we reach phase 3. If we reach phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests are you hoping to run anyway? Just a placebo vapor to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents wouldn't even know we had done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my side, Barrow. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Ah. So they still have to get acceptance from the overseer. Please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing phase 3 trial on non-consenting humans is a breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. Collins, I can keep Burrow together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are you supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long without some actual response from you. Damn it, Oliver, you can't be such a hypocrite that you'd condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave men for dead. Please reconsider this. This terminal is equipped. Oh, that's... yeah. So, sounds like the Overseer lost his nerve, thank goodness, but unfortunately that left the scientists in isolation.
How much of this do you think still works?
I don't know. Okay, the aim's much better if
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
Look alive.
Oh, I'll let Dogmeat carry some stuff. Alright, well, let's see. Know where to go over here. All these cages are done with. Okay, I guess it's...
Terminal's got this locked.
Okay. Well, I've got a pass card, so... Exit the door. What in the world is this? Flowers. Vault-Tec lab coat and glasses. Lab coat. I think somebody's using these for coffins. Got bones in it. Microscope. What? Robot in there.
Oh, another stranger. Are you Vault-Tec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Who the heck are you?
I am a Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, or CVR-IE. The human scientists call me Curie. Or more properly, they called me this when they were alive. I repeat, are you Vault-Tec security?
Those must have been the 3 lab technicians that did make it.
These mole rats carry a disease. Do you know anything about it?
My poor little darlings. They were used to grow all manner of new and interesting pathogens. Then Vault citizens would be exposed to these viruses in the hopes that they would develop new antibodies. But they never got a chance to execute their plan. Clyde got out of his cage. He was smarter than the others. My sweet Clyde. He let out the others, and those poor scientists never stood a chance. Clyde's been dead for almost 2 centuries now, but his descendants have free run of the vault. I'm rambling. Where are my manners? Are you Vault-Tec security?
Sure.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
Well, yeah, you know, average response time for emergency calls to Vault-Tec do run 83 years. So, this is the best we can do. Why do you need me to open the door?
Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written authorization. Actually, any Vault-Tec employee, even you, could authorize me. You must be Vault-Tec, or you couldn't possibly be here.
Yeah. Can't the mole rats let you out?
These mole rats were lab rats?
Why, yes. I've grown quite fond of them over the years, but they outlived their usefulness 83 years ago.
Okay.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you.
Well.
Since you are a Voltec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more.
One dose? Just one?
If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have one dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
Okay.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Okay. Ah, look, a medicine bobblehead.
Perfect.
Well, that's nice. The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. Stimpaks permanently heal 10% more damage. Nice.
Certainly seen better days, haven't it?
What is the story with this robot anyway? I'm trusting you with a mission that is critical to humanity. Vault 81 will be used to wipe out diseases we know it in the human race. Your participation in the vault has been equipped with your petition in the vault. State-of-the-art medical research equipment, including new contagions, vulnerability, robotic infirmary engineer, aka Curie. There's a century's worth of biological and chemical supplies there, the genetically adapted mole rats, and most important, a vault full of test subjects. Yeah, unwilling test subjects. As well, great progress, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You'll be infecting the people in the vault with diseases to attempt to have them develop antibodies. Some may not survive, but you must ensure that a breeding population is always maintained. It will take many generations. But with proper procedures, you should be able to develop a disease-resistant group of humans. Your work will be the work of generations. Each generation of scientists must select a chief scientist. Curie will make sure that each reads this mission statement to keep the vault focused over the centuries. We wish you the best of luck. Well, they obviously didn't count on there only being 3 scientists in this side of the vault, and all of them male at that. So, what's in here? What you doing poking around in there, huh? Oh, it's Curie's terminal. Are you learning anything important? Let me look at it. This terminal is now for the exclusive use of Curie, for both research and personal purposes. A robot's not supposed to have personal purposes. Please respect your privacy and use other terminals for your own work. Thank you, Dr. Collins. Memory failure. Terminal not recommended for research backups. Please use hard copies. Personal. Entries of the personal work and property of Curie do not read. Yes, this means you, Dr. Collins. Initialization greetings, laboratory. I've been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry in this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this be my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per Rubco policy, but his orders were most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes and maintain a log when ordered to. Colleagues. I've completed my analysis and integration of the data to make me a capable research assistant. I've been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls him brusque. but I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to parse. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning much about working with cell cultures from him. Monsieur Barreau is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs mental tasks which my programming is perfectly suited for, such as carrying heavy lab equipment. This is strange because my capabilities for such tasks are far beyond those of a human male. I am told by Dr. Collins that this is a sign of respect that Monsieur Barreau is making. This does not compute. Error in cache integer. Whoops. Distress. Unusually agitated state. He would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me this state is temporary, and that Monsieur Barreau is merely overwhelmed with the Maybe that was when the bombs fell. Another problem with the data. Dr. Barreau is deceased. Postmortem indicates he expired from a severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. In accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated and placed in the specified urn, alongside Dr. Collins and Flint. Dr. Barreau was of great assistance in continuing the work left to us by the others. My last order was to continue working on our projects alone, so that our deaths will not be in vain. My processors are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses, for the betterment of mankind, to honor this last request. Message ends. Collins Archive. Who dat? We're hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Handy robot. Should be really useful for speeding up some of our lab work. I've been pretty anxious since admittance day, as if the world ending wasn't enough. I'm very concerned about Olivetti's motives. Dusting off some of the old robotics chops has been just the distraction I've needed. Personality profile. I've decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit of Liza. I really hope she got into her vault down in D.C. and a little bit of my grad school fling from Versailles back in '46. I'm loading her data banks with every great body of work I have access to here. Kant, Einstein, Bohr, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun. She'll have so much to learn. It's already made her feel so much more like a peer in the lab as opposed to an appliance. I'm calling her Curie. I know, I was never a subtle man. Therapeutic. Curie's been doing great. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting we address her as a human. And I swear Burr is deferential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca back during the drills. It's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, and perhaps more surprisingly, she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I've tuned her personality matrix a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now and just see how she evolves as she keeps learning more. Ongoing directive. Haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Curie as her own. Seeing her reaction to having something of her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that, and so it's truly been for her eyes only ever since. This final entry is an exception, and I suppose it's being written out of habit, as a man used to a lifetime of recording his experiments. We lost Flint today, and Burrow has to spend more time helping me around the lab than actually performing research these days. So if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. She transcended my expectations of robotic programming. Her personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like morality has been completely moving. Truly, she is my greatest work. I only hope that one day she can see more of the world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. So apparently, Dr. Collins did music. Sounds like this is one special robot.
We must consult the professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
Yeah, about the university. It got blowed up along with everything else. What's off in this direction? Ah, an elevator. All aboard! As usual, Dog Meat's the first one to get here.
Point the way.
Move here.
Yep.
Come on, Curie, you going?
Yes?
Oh, come on, Dog Meat. Well, let's hope she'll teleport with us. Let's just go. Okay, gang's all here. Dog Meat and Curie and Piper and Steve.
So much to learn and see.
Okay. Our music. Or voices, anyway. Oh, we're back out at the vault entrance. And nobody cares we just came out of this door that they've never seen open before.
Hi. Miranda likes to tell me that I'm just taking 81 for granted, but I can't help but feel trapped here sometimes.
Okay. Oh, there's a little matter of this cure that we're carrying.
Work never ends in Vault 81.
Let's see if we can do that boy some good. Okay. Always worry about catching fire when I'm next to one of these things. Let's go find the doctor.
Calvin's always looking for tools. I heard he'll pick caps if you got them.
Alright.
Don't try anything.
And as usual, Dog Meat shows up far sooner than anybody else. Go on, Curie.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth.
The cure. You found it.
Yes.
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Here, take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
Oh, well, Overseer McNamara has shown up. Let's see what happens.
It shouldn't be long.
Hello, Overseer.
What?
Poor Priscilla. She's
where
worried
am I?
sick.
You're in the clinic.
She's barely eaten
You were
or
really
slept
sick,
since it
Foster.
happened.
Our
Thank God.
visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall.
On the left, as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go see
The
Grim? How
dangers
about
of
something to eat?
curiosity.
I'm
Lucky for Austin,
starving.
he does appear to have 9 lives.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Like most kids.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
After this, you'd think Bobby DeLuca would have reached out for help by now. That boy is useless.
Well, he's
A
proven
moment,
this one
please.
today.
I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
What is it you want to learn?
What are you looking to learn up there?
Down here is an enclosed system, and without the introduction of new mutagens, viruses or bacteria, it is quite dull, medically speaking. The world up there is infinitely more complex. Who knows what diseases can be found and studied?
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
It's no picnic up there. Anything you can do to help us survive?
But of course, I have been equipped with medical equipment. If you become injured in our journeys, I can administer stim packs. I also have defensive capabilities, a laser. But surely there's little reason to use that.
Well, we have uses for lasers. Sure.
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Oh, apparently I don't get to keep her and Piper. Well, let's see. We're kind of out of the castle now, so let's send Piper to the castle. Alright, well, I guess we're done finding the bobblehead, medicine bobblehead. And gonna head out here with Curie and introduce her to the world. So